It's day 8 of my first class train travel trip around the UK. Yesterday I had a really stonking cold and I didn't do any filming at all. But today I've woken up in Beverly and I'm actually feeling a bit better. Good morning. It is the next morning. I didn't film anything after that first class lounge because I just felt a bit crap and just didn't want to. Anyway, so I managed to make it to Beverly. This is my Premier Inn. I got here about 3:30 and then I basically just spent all my time there in the bed. Well, I also spent some of it in the bath. Like, I bought some bubble bath. It's had a nice long soak. What should have been today was whole trains to London, from Beverley to London, and then East Midlands Railway from London St Pancras to Sheffield and then back again. But what it is now is whole trains to London as planned, but then also after that Grand Central to Sunderland, and then I need to get back down to London. I'm not going to get back to London for about 9, half 8, 9ish. Alright, I need to get to the station. It's almost 7. My train leaves in, yeah, it's just gone 7, 1 minute past. Train leaves at, what was it, just after 10 to? Because plenty of time to do the intro, film the train coming in and then getting out. Alright, I'll see you there. This is actually a really cute little town. I read that it's actually appeared in the top 10 best places to live in the north. So there's that. You also have this Minster thing, which you can just see at the end of the street here, which is basically a massive church. It's not quite a cathedral, but it's getting along to it. Actually, while I was trying to get to sleep last night, I heard the bells ringing. This looks like a relatively new little shopping street. And around the corner they've got sort of like some cool little restaurants and stuff, which I wish I could have tried, but I definitely wasn't well enough to even consider that. Well, look at this. This is cute. Obviously it's only 7 AM, so it's dead at the moment, but so there's like this level crossing just outside the station. Talking of which, there's a train coming. There's a bridge I can use to cross over. I want to be on that side to get the intro, so I'll just use that bridge. But yeah, the Northern train going to Hull. My train arrives in about half an hour. Another stinky class 150, don't like those. I'm not doing any Northern, well, I say that, I'm not filming properly Northern because they don't do first class. I was on one yesterday to get here, but so I'm going to go and do my intro in this car park. I can hear the bells ringing. God, if I do this quick, I'll be able to get them on the background. That would be awesome. Hello and welcome to Beverley here in the East Riding of Yorkshire. Today I'm going to be taking a train with whole trains going all the way down to London King's Cross in first class. Everyone is so friendly around here. There's a lady, I just had to stop filming because there's a lady wheeling a suitcase. Smiled at me, said good morning. So nice. Anyway, let's try that again. The bells have stopped, by the way. Hello and welcome to Beverley here in the East Riding of Yorkshire. Okay, so let's have a look at this seat then. It is very similar to ones that I'm used to from GWR, which is the company that I travel with a lot. I'm not going to say that because that sounds stupid. Let's have a quick look at this seat then whilst it's a little bit quiet. So let's have a quick look at this seat then whilst we... So let's have a look at this seat then whilst we have a little bit of time.
Tickets, please. Sorry, it's not the right time.
No, it's fine.
Thank you. Let's go, yeah, perfect, thank you.
Okay, we're coming to Retford now. This is looking pretty busy. There's a lot of people on the platform. There's also a couple of seats over here that are going to be occupied, so there's a couple of red lights on. Thought you'd be hearing from me less, but that self-conscious me trying to film on a train. Let's do that so people can't see. Rabbit. So that was Hull Trains. Alright. They came in about 21 minutes late, which means that I get more compensation, I think. I'm not sure, I need to check. There might be a 15-minute one, there might be a 30-minute one, I don't know, I'll check it. But I've got like an hour and a half or so until my Grand Central train leaves. There's a one here to show you. But yeah, I think what I might do is spend that time in the lounge. A nice relax with a cup of tea. So there's an LNER lounge here. We'll have some snacks in it. I can't remember off the top of my head what Grand Central offer on their trains in terms of food. So I may pick up a sandwich here if they don't do sandwiches on Grand Central. But yeah, we'll see. I'll go to the lounge. I need to change my top because new train company, new top.
The next train to depart from platform 10 will be the 12:12 Great Northern service to Ely.
The light is a bit shit actually, you know. Maybe I need to do it this way. What looks better? Here? Here. Hello and welcome to King's Cross Station, right here in London. Today I'm going to be taking a train all the way up to Sunderland with Grand Central trains in first class. The rack isn't big enough for my bag. This train is looking very battered and bruised. Oh, look at the thing hanging off here. This seat doesn't even have a recline, but that's hanging off as well. They haven't cleaned the floor from the last journey. It's not good. One of the seats over there, the leather is sort of dangling down. I don't know what's going on here. Teeth, big well times, olives, which I need to eat with my fingers. This train is old and crappy. Every time I go through a tunnel, my ears hurt. Oh god. And this thing keeps rattling. I am not staying on this train. Leave. Shut up. Instead, what I'm going to do is jump out to York. It's so bad. And I'll see you again next time, but I will not be travelling with Grand Central. Don't get that train, it's really bad. Alright, back into behind the scenes mode. Oh my god. Now, I can honestly say that I didn't jump off that because I am ill and tired. I would have happily stayed on that all the way to Sunderland if it wasn't a really shit train. Honestly, it's just so bad. Oh, I mean, I know I sound like a annoying, whiny bitch right now, but I mean, maybe my foggy head is clouding my judgment a little bit, but I was on Hull trains this morning and I actually quite enjoyed them. The service wasn't too dissimilar. There was, you know, a mediocre service of food and drink, but the train itself was nice and the ambience was pretty good. That was just terrible. Like, I don't know how old that train is, but I don't know, maybe it was built in the 80s, and the thing is, I know for sure they have refurbished the seats. Like, I have seen a time-lapse video on YouTube, on Grand Central's on YouTube channel, where they actually showed you refurbing it, and that was only posted a few years ago. Can't remember, maybe, I think it might have been pre-pandemic, like 2019. Anyway, there's another first class lounge over here, so I'm just going to go in there and wait for my train back down to London. it does kind of mean that I can get to London a lot sooner and sleep. So I booked myself a ticket on, well not a ticket, a seat on LNER. And I know that they actually have the full menu on that train, which the train tomorrow isn't the full menu, it's like the second tier down. So it means that I can experience the items that they don't have on the train tomorrow, which would be great because I could then splice that in and say, well actually if you get this train with that thing, then this is what you get. Anyway, I'm going to go into the first class lounge, have a sit down. The train doesn't arrive for another, I don't know, what's the time? It's about an hour or so. God, Grand Central is so bad. Hey, do you want me to show you my ticket?
Hi.
Here you go.
Yeah, that's fine,
Cool. Thank you. If you can't afford an actual fish tank, a TV show in a fish tank is good enough, right? So this is interesting. I'm not sure if I saw this in the London lounge. Maybe it does exist, I just missed it, but they have a QR code on the tables here where you can order more food to your drink. No, where you can order more food to your table. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's have a look at what's on offer, shall we? Oh, sorry, we're not taking orders right now. Oh, one thing I did see though. Do you remember these from ScotRail? They had the same type of biscuits and I wasn't offered to this one. Except you were and you were just blind and didn't see them. Thanks goes to Roy the Mouth in my comments section for pointing that out. Look, they're right there. Look, you're touching them. You're touching them, Jess. You know how I said I thought there was 4? There were 4. But I could only see 3. This might have been the 4th one and maybe it would run out and by the time I got there. That's because you're blind. Let's see how it is. Can barely taste the chocolate chip, but it's kind of there. Oh, so no big loss then. It's orange squash. It's orange squash, not orange juice. Thank you. Okay, I need to go to platform 5A. Down here, I guess. Good sign. Been there. Okay, I need to go all the way down to the other end of the platform apparently. Zone 3 for coach L. I don't know what this one is. This is also going to London. I'm assuming it's delayed. This one actually leaving after the train that I'm getting. So. Oh, I see. It's a stopper. It's a slower train. My train, I think, goes straight through to York. So it goes, yeah, so King's Cross only. Whereas this one has multiple stops. I suppose the timetable is so that this one comes in, and if you want to get on to a station before King's Cross, then you can easily transfer onto this one. That's actually pretty good. Whoever thought of that one, I applaud you.
LNER to London King's Cross.
Dine menu is here. This is a much nicer train than Grand Central. I am happy I made that decision to leave.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome on board.
Wine. Free wine. At the time dinner arrived, my microphone had failed yet again, and so I'm just going to do this in voiceover. I ordered what should have been a fillet of cod, but for some reason I'd replaced it with chicken. which was a bit of a shame because this chicken was extremely overcooked, very dry and extremely hard to swallow. So the other thing available on the dine menu that you won't find on the other ones is the cheese plate. This one has a red fox, which I've never heard of, and a northern blue. Why am I incapable of eating gracefully? Proving my own point now. I'm going off to my hotel. I've got a Premier Inn hub, but it's not the same one it had in King's Cross. This one is over in West Brompton. The reason is because it was much cheaper. And of course, logic would dictate that I would get the underground there, Piccadilly line from King's Cross, and then District from Earls Court. However, my Rover is invalid on the underground, and it is entirely possible to get there using National Rail trains. What I'm going to do instead is get a Thames link from St Pancras up to West Hampstead, and from there get the overground down to West Brompton. It's a bit of a roundabout way to do it, but it works, and it's not going to cost me an extra penny. I feel like I'm just like repeating trains here, because my itinerary is a lot more complicated than it was going to be. So my original plan was to do LNER in week 1. So it was Tuesday, it was LNER from London to Inverness. Wednesday, ScotRail to Aberdeen. Thursday was it was cross country down to Penzance, and then Friday Penzance to London. But when I went to book that LNER train, there was literally no seats available. I couldn't reserve a seat on that train. So I panicked and I completely rejigged my schedule. I basically looked at every single LNER King's Cross to Inverness train to see which had the best availability and which one would work. And it's the one I'm taking tomorrow. So I completely rejigged my schedule based around that. And that's why I'm repeating stuff and why it doesn't seem to make any logical sense, the journeys I'm doing. And it's peak time. It's like almost 6, or it is 6. What is the time? Yeah, almost 6. 17:56 to be precise. It feels weird to be back in London at commuter time. This was me several years ago until I moved to Wales, and I don't have to do it anymore. Well, apart from the occasional time where I go to London and still do it anyway. Now I need to go this way for the overground. Why did they install barriers here? This wasn't here last time I came. And of course it's not working.
For your safety and security, you are being recorded on CCTV. Hiya.
Hi, so my ticket's not scanning.
Thank you.
Thank you. At least there's someone on the other end of the telecom thing. I'm used to this area. I actually used to, well, I didn't live here, but I lived in this general area of northwest London. Some nice restaurants down this road. Down that way, West End Lane it's called. It's quite nice. It's really happening. It's not really Hampstead though. It's just west of Hampstead. It's just another one of those cases where they'd be like, oh, Hampstead's a nice area. Why don't we call this area West Hampstead? And people will think it's nice. I mean, to be fair, it is, but I think that was the logic that they had in their head when they built the station, I feel. I feel the station had the name right before the area did. I've really improved this as well. This used to be like the only entrance into West Hampstead, but now they've built this massive station building. They used to have like 3 little barriers, and now it's got loads. Let me see if this actually works here. I'm assuming no. No. Hey, sorry, this isn't working on the scanners. Thank you. Clapham Junction, 4 minutes. Busy trains. Okay, well, at least I'm at the station where my hotel is. And I guess I need to just go out this way? Yeah.
Lift going down, lower floor.
Let's have a quick test of the bed. Feels alright. I'll let you know how it is in the morning.